Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's get started. Okay, so DIY number one. First, I want to tell you guys all these items are from the Target dollar spot. You know that I've been loving the Target dollar spot. And so I have several items that I just recently got, and I want to turn them into some very modern, kind of different farmhouse decor for Christmas. So I'm going to start with this cutting board. It was $5 at the dollar spot, and I'm going to give it one coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the charcoal tone.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under.
Once it was fully dry, I am now going to heavily distress it using my electric sander and a 120 grit sandpaper.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down, and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay.
I am then going to take this wooden star from the Target dollar spot, and it was $1, and I'm just going to try to fill in the little hole as much as I can. It's still going to be a little bit noticeable, but at least it won't be like a full hole. And then I am going to hot glue it to the top left corner of the cutting board.
Tomorrow it is Christmas.
I want this little board to have a nativity scene, so I am going to freehand a little manger with Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus using Rust-Oleum chalk paint and the linen white.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
I am now going to cut a couple of the branches of this Dollar Tree little Christmas tree, the white one. And I'm going to use that just to add a little bit of decorations to the top. So I'm going to hot glue them to the bottom of the neck of the cutting board. I'm also going to add a little bit more, just a little bit more decor and a little bow just to kind of finish it off and give it more of a Christmassy look. And that's it, guys. How simple, easy, quick, and yet so darn cute.
But the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas.
Have you visited my new channel, Beauty on Purpose at Home? If you haven't, you need to. I'm going to be posting Decorate With Me's here in the next couple of weeks. I just posted a Decorate With Me for my mantle as well as my entryway console table. If you haven't checked it out, the link to my channel is down in the description box. All right, guys, for this next DIY, I'm going to take this Target dollar spot sled. It's wooden, and I think that front portion is like a chalkboard kind of portion, but we're not going to use it as a chalkboard today. I'm going to add a couple of these greeneries they're just leftover from picks from Dollar Tree. Then I'm going to make I'm going to use black and white buffalo check ribbon, make a very simple bow so that I can add in the center of the greenery. I am now going to take these, it's like a very small berry branch from the Dollar General. I'm going to take a couple of the little branches off of them, and I'm just going to hot glue them behind the bow. That way it just adds a little bit more of a Christmassy touch, and I'll do that on both sides. I am now going to take this reindeer from the Dollar General. I am going to remove all of the jute twine that it has, and I am going to hot glue it to the bottom right corner of the sled. And then I'm going to take red little rope from the Dollar General, and I'm going to make a multiple loop simple bow and hot glue it to the neck of the reindeer to cover up the little hole there and some of the glue that was left over. And that's it for this one. Another one, so easy, so cute, has that modern farmhouse style look that I just love. Guys, I also want to remind you about my Instagram page, DIY Beauty on Purpose. I would love to connect with you there. I post daily posts on behind the scenes, little clips of videos, things that I don't post on this channel, and I'd love to connect with you there. If you have a Instagram account, check it out. It's in the description box. All right, guys, so for this next one, I'm going to use another one of those cutting boards, and I don't know what happened, but I didn't record me stenciling it. However, it wasn't any like fancy stenciling. It was basically using a Dollar Tree stencil, and I used chalk paint in the charcoal tone, yes, from Rust-Oleum, and I just stenciled it. Now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree scarf. It's black and white. I'm going to hot glue the center there. I just cut a piece of it and then cut it in half. That way it's a thinner scarf, but I wanted both ends to have the little dangling strings there, so I'm hot gluing them in the middle, and then I'm just going to trim it on the sides to make sure it's a smooth transition as possible. I'm going to use this scarf, and then I'm just going to tie it around the neck of the cutting board and make a simple bow, or not bow, knot, and then I'm going to secure it with hot glue so that the scarf stays nicely put to the left side of the board. Alright, so now I decided to add a little bit more of those little picks from the Dollar General, and I'm just going to hot glue it right underneath the knot there. I'm going to add a couple of them, and then I'm going to finish it off with a little tiny pine cone from the Dollar Tree, and that's it. Again, very simple, so easy, but yet so cozy and wintry. I love it. This is so cute.
Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air. That every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around.
Alright guys, so I want to also remind you that I do have a blog. I post there monthly, so if you want to check it out, it's DIYbeautyonpurpose.com, and I post monthly vlogs on, not vlogs, blogs, on just different things that, again, I don't go over here on my channel, but I would love to connect with you there as well. Alright, so for this next DIY, I'm going to take this wooden star from the dollar spot at Target. I'm going to add some of that same little red rope. I'm just going to tie it in a knot and kind of hide it in the back. Now I'm going to make another simple bow using the buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to hot glue it to the top of the star. And then I'm going to add a little bit of greenery, just some leftover greenery from a Dollar Tree pick. I'm going to hot glue it to the left side of the bow, and that's it. Does it get any easier than this? I don't even know if this is considered like a true DIY, but it is, it is. But it was so easy and so cute.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold.
Alright, so for my final DIY, I am going to take this beautiful wreath. It's a boxwood wreath from the dollar spot at Target. It was $5. I got a couple of them and they're just beautiful. I decided to fill it in a little bit more, make it a little bit more Christmassy. So I am going to take this Dollar General pick and I'm going to cut little pieces of it and just hot glue it all around.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I'm trying to tell you and
Alright, so now I'm going to take some of that same black and white buffalo check ribbon and I'm going to just cut a piece long enough where I can kind of loop it in between or inside out and just have it where I can hang it whether on a window or this would be beautiful on a cabinet door or something like that. I'm going to tie a knot on the top.
yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold.
So I decided to add a little bit more of fullness to the wreath and a little bit more of a Christmassy touch. So I'm going to take some of that same little berry picks that I got at the Dollar General, do the same thing, just add some picks here and there just to fill it in all around. So guys, we're just about done with this one, and this one is actually one of my favorite, but I want to say the little manger one, the first one, is my favorite, but I'd love to know which one is your favorite. It always just helps me know what my viewers like and what you guys are into. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new and visiting for the first time, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you consider subscribing and joining our YouTube family. And as always, if you are returning, thank you so much for your time. And I'm going to have a playlist here at the end with tons of Christmas inspirations, so check it out. Have a blessed day. Have fun crafting, guys. Bye.
I'll be making plans.